And we're live. Oh, Paul Casper's here already.
All right, guys.
Whew.
You guys gotta work, you know? All right, so what's up, BA fam? So you guys might have saw him if you're this guy right here to my left. If you guys have seen any of our other social medias, he was at our grand opening. This is EJ from Jupiter Bassin.
What's up, yo?
And really, he's on the channel today. He's going to be a special guest, but we got to talking, and I'm actually really excited to announce that our channels are actually going to be partnering on collaborating on some upcoming videos, and it's really kind of awesome to see, cause you're a tournament kayak angler, right?
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing that?
So I actually just got started in tournament kayak angling. I've done smaller ones, like Tourney X stuff and everything, but I didn't really have the setup, and I just purchased a new Titan X. So I'm going to be fishing out of that a lot. I'm already set up a trolling motor on it, so it's all new to me, but excited to start into it. So
I think this is a good spot for us to go ahead and set anchor. But so when it comes to tournament angling, what would you say is the bare minimum you need? Because as my channel has seen, we tried competing with Swamp Bass, which had very minimal electronics, basically just down scan, pretty much is all we had, and we just could not compete. So is it pretty much the same with kayak anglers? Because I've seen some pretty elaborate setups where they even have forward-facing sonar on them now.
I think just to compete, you really just need to have some sort of electric motor, whether it be a front bow trolling motor, or there's what they call the Newport vessels, or there's a few other ones. But having a motor definitely gives you an advantage whenever you're either pedaling or paddling. You can really do anything in kayak angling, but I would say you have a huge advantage with either a motor or having a pedal kayak. As you guys know, you guys had the paddle kayak, so it's tough.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I think there was one video way back in the day when we were talking about how kayaking is just not for me. I casted one of my rods off. It was actually on this lake, and I jumped off in 10 feet of water. There's gators everywhere here, but jumped off into the water just to get my rod, and that was pretty much when I was like, yep, nope, kayak's not for me.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, I was just I told her I'm too big for a kayak, and then you're 3 inches taller than me. So
Okay, so we have some comments. Paul Casper was here. Rick Amato says we're here. Yayach Life, Kayak Life. On my, I don't know how. Love the NK300 pedals on my native Titan X.
Yeah, the NK300 is great. It's a pretty big motor. I think it's 3 horsepower, so that really gets the kayak moving. So that's definitely one of the best motors you can have on it.
see, I don't know anything about that. I barely know, that's a Yamaha back there.
Yeah, right.
But no, I think it's actually kind of interesting because I didn't know that the kayak tournament series was as big here really until I started doing tournaments myself, and they would just be out, but there would be 3 times the amount of kayakers than boats in the tournaments. So it's kind of crazy. Do you guys typically see the same kind of weights as the boating tournaments, or?
So it's all measure of inches versus weight.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I mean, you can kind of guesstimate where you're at. So if you catch a 19 or 18 inch fish is about a 2-pounder, 3-pounder, and then you get into 21 is going to be about 4, 23 to 25 or 6 is going to be anywhere up from 6 to 10 pounds, so it's basically like that. So, but I don't really weigh them too much unless I'm just fun fishing.
Yeah. So like I said, guys, we're going to be doing some collabs, and really what it is like I said in some of the past videos, is really this channel is all about building a community that helps and kind of nurtures each other to our next goals. And absolutely, if you guys have a chance, definitely check out EJ's channel, Jupiter Bassin. I gotta say, you know, when you just see those channels where you look at them and you're surprised they're not as big as like, you know, Yak Pack or Lojo. I gotta say, like, that was my first impression
Yeah.
of your channel, because your video editing is so much further than what I see most of the time. And just like, I mean, I love how you have the camera angles and all that kind of stuff. Like, we're gonna be implementing those on our channel now because of what we saw on your channel. So definitely go check out his channel, guys. Like I said, we're gonna do like, we have a skipping video that we're gonna be doing where we're gonna skip against each other. Today we're actually kind of doing a little fish off. You know, it's just our first time fishing together. It's on my home turf and we're tied, so like the home court advantage isn't really even helping me. But yeah, like I'm super interested just to see, like, cause like I wouldn't say that I'm that special in regards to what my goals are with my channel or what I want to do in this industry. And it's kind of nice to see like someone else that's doing it, like with the same aspirations, but going a different route. Like, I mean, that just goes to show you guys, like, if you guys want to do this, there are so many routes that you can take and get to the end goal. I mean, like, how long have you like been taking your channel seriously, I guess you can say?
Honestly, actually only like 2 months. So I've been doing my channel for about like 5 years now, and it's just been post when I can here and there, but the algorithm never picks it up if you only post once every month or two. And
Right.
you really have to put a lot of effort into it, and I've really seen like YouTube's rewarding me somewhat, I guess, somewhat
Yeah.
rewarding me in the last 2 months by I've definitely, my growth and everything has been exponential. So
Yeah, and like, would you say that it's also like one of your goals to eventually get to that tournament where like you're doing this kind of full time? Like, I mean, that's our goal, is to be doing this full time rather than our 9 to 5s.
perfect spot.
Well, we're anchored in. So.
No, I would say, yeah, my end goal is, I mean, I'd love to do it and love to just live off of being able to fish. I mean, that's like, I've always, you know, since I was a little kid, I've always fished, so it's always been a passion of mine. But I'd say the end goal is I would like to start fishing like on boats and stuff eventually. But I really enjoy the kayak, and like I started out and I was one of those people that was a boat fisherman and was like, man, kayak, so you could never get me to do that. And I really started to enjoy it. It's just a different style of fishing, and it's so rewarding, the fact that you don't have like 10-15 miles of stretch you can bounce in between. You have to pick an area and focus on that. You have to look at your points, you have to look at everything beforehand and focus on that area. That's all you can do, because you can't go that far. So.
Yeah, I will say there, like, you know, me making the transition even from, you know, like, because I had a 12.5-foot Seacoast, which is, I mean, it's not as nice as a Titan, you know, a Titan X or anything. Or
Hold on, I gotta
Native X.
get closer. Nick says, "Sup dudes in Caroline kind of need microphones," so I'm gonna get a little bit closer.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, we are still trying to figure this out. But I think we might end up just, you know, having Wi-Fi put onto the boat, because that was one of the things that we were kind of scared of, is that we wouldn't have service for this. But we might just install Wi-Fi on the boat and then, yeah, try and get some microphones and stuff like that. Because, like, I kind of like the on-the-water aspect of it, just because, like, I mean, everyone kind of does it in, like, a little office, and it's like, it just doesn't feel like fishing.
Oh, nice. He said I switched from boats to kayak 2 months ago.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should love it. I mean, especially if you have a paddle kayak versus a pedal kayak versus a paddle. Paddles, it's a struggle if it gets windy. So I don't know what
He
setup
was
you
the
have.
one that he had the NK300 and the
Titan X,
pedals on the,
that
yeah.
thing is awesome. The stability on it is incredible. I've never been on a kayak where it felt like it was like a John boat or a bass boat with stability wise. So
You know, I kind of feel like it's, you know, like the minimalists that go from like a full house and then they go to a tiny home.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, I love the freedom because we can just pack up and go anywhere. I can never do it.
I like how you're smiling, but that was your idea before we got into our house.
Yeah, it was. But it's a good thing we didn't go through with it, because, like, I mean, even when we bought our house, what they say is like,
like tiny house living without living in a tiny house.
yeah, it's a nice little humble house.
Yes,
but,
we love our house.
But yeah, like I said, like me, I could never do the kayak thing. I found it very frustrating. Like, I like having space to move about and all that kind of stuff. I definitely give you props for doing that. Granted, like I said, I only had a 12.5-foot Sea Ghost, which, like I said, it's a decent, I guess, fishing kayak. I mean, it's not as crazy as what you got going on, but like, what are kind of your plans for your build? Like, I know you just put a trolling motor on there.
So I do want to get forward-facing sonar. That's going to be whenever I can afford it. I put too much money. I'm saving for a house right now. So that's like the plan for the houses first off, and then go from there on that. So
We definitely know that's
personal goals are a lot more important right now than my fishing goals, but fishing's still up there in importance, obviously. So I do want to put forward-facing sonar. I have a XI3 trolling motor on it, so I'm pretty much all set other than just fine-tuning the electronics on it. But I'm gonna give it a year before I start actually doing like the bass tournaments and stuff, just because like they're already like 3/4 of the way through the season. So I don't really want to jump into that unless, if I'm going to put the money into it, I don't really want to jump in. I want to have that opportunity to, you know, get like Angler of the Year or something like that.
He says that he's working on his travel trailer for my kayak and destination fishing. Started my channel about 2 weeks ago, so a tiny camping trailer. That's awesome. I'd love to see the inside of that.
See, that right there to me is like the advantage, because like we have the shop now, right? But we only have one truck, so we have to choose between a camper, the bait truck, or the boat. And I think it would just be like, I mean, you can pretty much just throw your, maybe not your kayak, 'cause like that thing's like what, 300-400 pounds?
No. It's like 178, and then when I load it, you know, and then you add me on it, it's like 1,000 pounds once I'm on it now. But yeah, no, it's like 178 pounds, and then I have like a black pack, the trolling motor and stuff, but that's all in when I'm on the water, so.
Yeah, but yeah, there's so, I mean, maybe we can link both things.
No, we just need to get another
Yeah, we
SUV
get another
or
truck
something.
and then
Yeah.
just can't ride together for road trips. But like that was definitely one of the things like I do like about kayaks, because we used to actually like.
Oh, here you go. I'm doing a major upgrade on my Garmin LiveScope. I'll have one available if you're interested. Everything you need, Rick.
Awesome.
His tournament partner.
Nice.
I see how it is. No, but actually, like, what's crazy about his setup, like, Rick does all his own rigging, and actually, like, he's gonna help me. Like, I gotta get the wiring so he can help me with the power of my graphs, because, like I said, all mine are running off of my cranking battery right now. But Rick actually, like, his setup's crazy, man. Like, he did a really good job on his boat. That's why, secretly, that's why we use his boat. Like, 'cause his boat's super nice. Like, I absolutely love Rick's boat. Maybe one day he'll upgrade that, and I'll be able to swoop in and get that thing from him.
I can literally hear him laughing over the screen.
Yeah, I doubt he'll ever let that baby go. That thing's sweet. Like, I mean, he's got like it's a 2000 early 2010s, I think 11, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Rick. It's like a 2011 Ranger, like it's the anniversary model, but it was before they were purchased or before they started building their boats different. So it's a very, very stable hull. Like it just glides across the water. Like our first tournament, we both lost our hats because like I had been in a boat like his with a 250 on it and never had to worry about it. He started going and that thing just flew down the water super smooth. Like he definitely has a slick range.
I hear the fish. You guys want to start fishing?
Popping right behind us. There you go. Yeah.
He also says that the build out will be featured on the camper once we're definitely going to watch that. That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely let us know.
Nice.
Like, you know, yeah, because I definitely want to see that. You know, maybe after we get other things, you know, maybe we can make that like one of our projects later down the road. You know, just have a nice little travel thing. But yeah, no, like some other big announcements. I know a lot of you have been waiting for merch, for Brave Angler Co. merch, and I gotta say, like, if you guys been watching our shorts or anything, we put out a little teaser of some of the tags that we just had made. We do have shirts coming, and we're gonna start with one shirt, which is just a regular black t-shirt. It's gonna be a lot like with this logo on the front. It's gonna say "Don't catch, now go catch a fish," really big on the back. We're gonna be starting with these for fishing shirts. This color, same logos. If you guys have seen these. And then Caroline actually designed this awesome thing for your wives, or if there's any female anglers out there. Like, I'm not going to give that one away just yet because that one's really cool, and that's kind of her own sweet little project. So like once that gets finished, I'll let her announce that, like probably in a short or something like that. But we do have something coming out for female anglers as well. And then of course, like we got our stickers coming out, and we're looking at a couple other things. And like I said, as soon as they are ready, we'll let you guys know, but that's coming very, very soon. Speaking of merch, you got any merch? I see you got like a nice t-shirt there.
I don't. As soon as I hit like around 1,000, I'm gonna start doing some. I've had actually a few of my followers interested in getting some shirts, but right now I want to make sure if I'm gonna make 300 shirts or whatever it is to get the like, you know, deal or whatever.
Oh,
make
we're
sure-
starting with like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the thing is like, I'm good at making baits. Like I'm good at that kind of stuff. Like, you know, but when it comes to like making shirts and stuff like that, not really my bag. So like me and Caroline actually invested in a bunch of equipment to make our own shirts. But she's good at that kind of stuff, like lining stuff up. Me, not so much. Her, awesome at it. So we're actually manufacturing our own shirts. That way we can get the best quality shirts at a good price, and then, you know, try and make it like, we don't want to sell our fishing shirts for like 55, 45 like everyone else is. We want to make it a little bit more affordable, and that's how we're able to do it in small quantities. Is just like making them ourselves.
Yeah.
So I do applaud you guys for being so patient with us. We are, like I said, we're trying to make it as affordable as possible, and unfortunately that means, you know, doing it ourselves, and which takes more time. You know, it is what it is. But I think that is about it for all of our announcements. Like I said, guys, if you guys have not seen Jupiter Bassin, like I said, it's an awesome channel. EJ, you've done a really good job with it. Like I said, like I'm really excited to see like how quick you grow and all that kind of stuff. Really excited to do some collabs with you. And we're actually looking at one last thing. Like we were planning on going down to Okeechobee coming up event, like here, like what, in the next few months, or?
I think, yeah, it'll be sometime this year at some point. Try to get down there and do either just go fishing or try to set up like a local tournament for people. So I think that'd be nice, and it'll help get our brand out, but we'll also be able to meet some people down there. I know I have some followers down that way, so I think it'll be nice.
If any of you guys are down there in South Florida, like, we'll be heading to you guys soon, and, you know, maybe we could all fish against each other in that tournament.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
But like I said, thank you guys so much for coming in. We're gonna take 5 minutes or maybe 10 minutes, depending, like if you guys have any questions about anything coming out or anything like that.
Do you want to fish?
Do I want to fish?
Yeah.
I always want to fish.
Okay, well, let's fish.
Fishing,
Yeah.
questioning.
Oh, we're fishing right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it. I'll let you go first because I'm the like fool in the china shop. So.
Already subscribed the day I met him, Jason T said to you,
yeah.
EJ.
I know, right? I appreciate it, man. I really do. I've seen you on my comments and stuff, and it was good talking to you that day for sure.
You know, one thing, like, Jason's actually one of our OGs. Like, you know, like, he's been pretty much since day one. And, like I said, like, if you guys ever want to know, the originator of the BA fam is basically, like, 5 guys. And Jason T is definitely one of them. But, we gotta have, you know what, Jupiter? We're gonna steal your name for today's code word.
Jupiter.
Yeah, today's code word is gonna be Jupiter, in honor of our special guest.
If you guys didn't hear that from the wind, the code word is Jupiter today, so drop that down in the comments.
Yeah, for the 13 Fishing Baitcaster. And like I said, we kind of want to keep these lives a little, what's the word? Casual, I guess you could say. And I think that's mainly because, like, I'm not a big live person. Like, I mean, the nice thing about all the editing and stuff is I can make myself sound intelligent, But this live stuff is kind of a lot harder for me to do. So like I said, we're trying not to put pressure on it and just kind of like hang out with you guys. It's more of a hangout rather than a live. Well, I guess it's live. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's a live hangout.
Yeah, that's all it is. A live
Rick
hangout.
says, show him how to catch a fish, Caroline. I would, Rick, but I have you guys like the chat in one hand and then the camera in my other hand.
So the funny thing is like all these lives have been going on the technical side absolutely horrible. So we went to go, like, we had this camera stand that we were going to set you guys up on so we could all three fish on the front deck and take your guys' ideas of what we should be throwing and all this other kind of stuff, like fish through us. Like I think the people up north, like especially when we get into the winter, that's something we're definitely going to do, is where we do like a live fishing, I don't want to say role play, but like where you can fish vicariously through us if you have like a bunch of ice on your lakes, because that's one nice thing about Florida is we can just fish all year round for the most part.
Hi, sister. Do you guys want me to lift up the
Anchor?
yeah, so you guys
I
can
mean, we're pretty.
get away from the
Give me that
edge?
bag right for you.
Yeah.
If not, I think. Dude, I just had one hit me right at the boat.
I tell you what, guys.
Here, I can get in this corner if you want to come up here.
No, I'm good down in the cockpit. It makes me feel shorter than everyone.
Jason T says, you guys need to get mics. I've only heard half of what y'all have said, LOL.
Oh man, you know the sad thing is I do have mics. I mean, I don't know how to hook them up to my phone, but I do have mics.
People usually tell me to shut up, so I appreciate it, Jason.
I don't know if that's Spanish grass.
Yeah, I had one dude, he like swam it across.
Rick says, do a live friends fishing tournament. I'm down for it. That would be fun.
Do you know how to do all the like people in like camera
No, I
wise?
don't. I was gonna ask you.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Dude, actually that would be sick. Like, I mean, I know we have quite a few people down here in Florida. But yeah, no, like we'll have to definitely do that. That sounds awesome. That sounds epic. Like just a live tournament, and we'll just outshine BASS altogether. You know, like, because like very few of us actually use the forward-facing sonar. We have it, but we just barely use it. It's actually kind of really hard to use it here in Florida. We are like backed in.
I know, that's why. Do you want me to move the...
No, like even if you unhooked us, we would be all gunked up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back
That
here.
we're just,
Oh yeah, this is a nice. Look at that floating log. This is the perfect spot.
Jason said he's down for that idea. That would be so cool.
Dude, yeah, no,
I'll
Rick,
get
that is a sick idea. We should totally do that. I don't know where we'll do it, but we should definitely totally somewhere with cell service.
Yes.
yeah.
Definitely somewhere where cell service. But yeah, no, that sounds like a sick idea. I'll have to figure out.
We'll figure it out.
We got to figure out our own lives before we start doing crazy stuff like that. But that is an idea. But that, like I said, guys, that's what this channel's all about. It's just the community. Because like I said, we all have our own goals and aspirations when it comes to fishing, whether it's just to have fun on the weekends, do some tournaments, or, you know, if you're like me and actually want to go pro, you know, everyone's got to start somewhere. And the more we can help each other out in that retrograde or retrospect, I'm just using big words. I don't know.
Retrograde because Jupiter's in the boat.
Yeah. Just in that retrospect. Oh, God, I'm using words I don't even know what they mean. What am I trying to say?
In that regard.
In that regard, thank you.
Retrospect worked.
Yeah, but I don't know what that means. I've used it in a couple reports once or twice, but
Yeah.
but like I said, the more we can help each other out, you know, to me that just makes this all the better, because like it will make me get where I want to go easier. You know, like I'm one of those, I don't like having to listen to people for spots because everyone lies. So I think if we could help each other out and just
You gotta turn your face this way when you're talking or else they can't hear
this is why I don't work in TV, guys. Like I said, It's so much easier when like we're just editing stuff, because then I can boost the audio.
Yeah, but then we don't get everybody's comments and stuff.
Yeah. Although we are thinking about doing the premieres, so when our videos drop, we're going to try and be a little bit more consistent on, like, I know we haven't like set a day that our video releases. We're kind of just doing them as they go, and that's mainly just because of my schedule. But I think with the backlog of videos we have now, I think we can actually set a time. We'll just have to look.
Oh,
My bad, bro.
That's 2 bites on the live.
yeah. 2 bites on the live so far.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, these ribbon-tail Cincos, they're awesome, because if you're like me and rip your ribbon tails off all the time, you still have a Cinco. Man, that sucks. I really thought I was gonna
We'll check in
take
over
the
here.
lead over Jupiter Bastion over here.
Get at me backlashing over here.
Look at that beautiful almost sunset, guys. This little canal goes over to Little Lake Weir, which people say there's bass in there, but we haven't had any luck.
I mean, we've both got bites, like, since, I mean, only been here for like a few minutes, so.
Yeah, the problem is in this canal. You know what am I doing? I have one other thing to show you guys.
Oh, he's got another thing to show y'all.
And it's something that, you know, I'm very proud of.
It's down right there. If you're talking about those baits, the new color.
So, I don't know how many of you guys are down here in Florida. I made a couple different iterations of this to try and get one of the good ones. That's not one of the good ones.
They're all good.
They're all
They're
good.
all good. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Well, no, I mean like not one that's belly. So I made them 2 different ways. So this is the new color that we just are working with. It's kind of a prototype. It is Florida Shiner, and we tried with the belly as gold and the top as gold. If that's something that you guys want to see, like I said, we're kind of developing it more for us right now, but it's definitely to me, I think it's going to do fairly well, and we're going to try it out right now. Rod. But ooh, I'm assaulting you guys. Sorry.
The crazy thing is we have better service out here on the lake than that day we had in the trailer, the last live.
That's funny.
I'm gonna hook myself, and we're gonna have to go take this live to the hospital.
Just pull it through. These lily pads look good. I don't know why there's nothing.
Yeah, so all this grass moves all the time.
Yeah, like believe it or not, everything.
When the
behind
wind
you
blows.
is back.
Yeah.
It's like that on the marsh. And
If you side scan, you see under it for like 150 feet.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the marsh is like that. The whole thing moves.
The nice thing is like it's kind of like this lake never gets boring because it reconfigures itself every couple days. All right, let's give this a good college try. feeling. Yeah, he's gonna catch a fish.
Hey, you have more confidence in me than I do, so
I think.
we gotta.
What are you fishing with? The speed worm?
Just a regular rivet tail, like a 12-inch rivet tail.
Oh, okay. Cheater.
I think we should troll and go down that canal so they can see
I'll
that.
go to the back and you guys can film and do all the stuff up front if you want.
I want to get right up on this bank here. There we go. That's a good spot. If this ain't a fish, we're moving.
Oh. GoPro's been filming the whole time.
There you go. Vlog style for real.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're moving.
Okay.
Somehow.
We'll play musical chairs.
Well, I think I actually gotta use the motor to back up a little bit. Because that's just like straight in the weeds over there.
I'll kind of just hover on the chair.
I was about to say this could be really funny live. I just nosedived straight in.
I've never sat in a chair on a bass boat. Really like channels like my dad kind of
Yeah.
dad vibe
Uh-huh.
right here, you know.
Yep, that's my jam.
Oh, we can actually use the trolling motor. See how shallow we're on.
See if there's any fish where we just put the boat.
Rick says, I know that spot. Is that Lake Backlash? One and only.
I don't get it.
I'll have to explain it to him, Rick. He doesn't get it. He's making a joke.
You know what? I'm not saying that because.
Yeah, there you go. Don't get cocky.
Yeah, now I'm gonna backfish.
I'm blaming the wind.
Are you?
Oh, right. There it is.
There it is.
Called it, Rick.
Technical difficulty.
Oh, that looks like a good spot. There should be a fish there.
Should be. I feel like we have to get one back in here though.
We have to catch at least one fish on the line. At least one. Come on.
Here.
Hey, Deborah and Tad.
Oh, dang it. Had a bite.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, he said the wind is killing the sound. Yeah, sorry guys. We'll try to get some mics for the next one we do, outside at least.
Yeah, get that dead cast. I know a good mic you guys can use if you don't have one.
I think we have like 2 or 3.
We have 2 lobs.
Yeah.
We have a couple lobs. I don't know how I'm gonna put them on the. I don't know how I'm gonna put them on the.
I'm just catching mudfish vibes right now.
I feel like he's got
Straight
the
up
better
mudfish
fishing
vibes.
area. He's got the better fishing area.
Yeah.
It's like there's like nothing to the left.
I mean, usually all that, where my finger is, all the way to that road, is usually just all this grass. So that's how much the wind has pushed it.
Here we go. Backlash, Lake Backlash.
Lake Backlash, we're back here at Lake Backlash.
Don't point towards me.
Put me on live exposure.
Coming in live from Lake Backlash.
Oh. That's close. I was say that was about to be very ugly. You know, we're gonna tighten that down a little bit. That's getting a little crazy. I almost want to come through here with a frog.
I know. I was thinking that too.
I mean, we're not in super deep water right now.
What is it right now?
3 feet.
3 feet. Oh, yeah.
So the top water probably would be good as we get into the late evening.
I don't know if you guys can hear that. They're discussing whether they should use a top water because it's only 3 feet deep.
You got a commentator.
All right, you guys have.
What do we got?
Tad says black buzzbait. Use black buzzbait.
I have a white buzzbait.
It says he has a white buzzbait. Sun's going down. I would tie on a frog, Jason says.
Yeah,
I know what?
A frog.
Yeah.
Frog? Yeah, I know.
Don't you have a frog tied on, bro?
I do, yeah. Just, I'll take it. If you want to just hand it to me, I'll put this over there. Switch it all up. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this needs to be a fish right here. Work this as a top water. All right. Well.
Reel in. I just pop it as we go.
Nice.
Full frogging.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never caught anything this far back into the canals before.
Really?
Yeah, it looks super good, but like that's just like Florida everywhere. Everywhere looks good.
I think you should turn around and go to that edge where I caught that 3-pounder.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. After I tag one. Or not.
I'm trying to block the wind. I don't know if that's helping you guys. It's always windy.
Yeah, I was about to say the problem is we just haven't had good weather here in Florida lately. Not for fishing.
I'd rather there be some wind than just straight heat, though. Okay, it's Caroline's turn, 5-pounder.
Right.
Right, Rick?
Well, I'm glad to know what the deal is. Like, Caroline's a way better fisherman than I am.
No, I just finesse.
And this is kind of finesse. Dang. Had one. The blitz second.
It is super nice out right now, though, compared to how it was.
There's gonna be a fish.
Right on that peak up there. That's my guess, at that peak up there. I don't know if you guys can see that. I guarantee there's gonna be a fish right there.
One thing though is if I do catch something, Caroline's getting smacked.
Fish kiss. What culture is that? Like, if you get slapped with a fish, it's good luck? Like at the fish markets, they'll slap you with the fish?
I don't think that's good luck.
I think it is.
I think that's like if you're stupid,
I
they
don't
smack
know.
you with the fish. We're gonna pray for a bite right now. The water temp is better over here. It's like almost 10 degrees
Is it?
cooler. Yeah, it was like 90 degrees where we were at earlier today, and it's 83 right here.
It's 83 degrees, the water temp.
Yeah. So it's definitely cooler over here. Everyone seems to be coming over here to fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's never this open right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd hang her right here and go down this end here.
Yeah, because we never get to go that far back.
Does it?
Yeah. By the kayak, maybe.
Alright.
Hey, Paul.
Alright. Feeling about these pads right here.
I'm gonna try going back.
Got a feeling. Got a feeling. Come on. Come on.
Did I miss anything? No, just not being able to hear us because of the wind. Haven't caught anything yet.
Sus.
Thought it was a fish, but
I don't know. I don't know. It was sus.
is that a gator up there? I think it is, but
I wouldn't have had the rod to pull him out of there anyways.
I don't see it. Oh,
What, you had a gator on?
what?
You had a gator on?
No, he said that there's a gator over there.
I thought we started the live fishing, and we had both had bites, and then now like we not even getting a single bite.
That's how it goes, man. The fish are just camera shy. It's alright, I'm gonna take us.
Yeah, I bet you at this peak up here.
Oh no, all those boats just came through here.
That's fine. As I hook onto
I need like one of those like 360 cameras so I can just hold it up and get the whole.
you don't want to see this. I literally like wrapped right around the lily pad.
Is it on?
I don't know. That or I just have.
No, it definitely bit it.
My poor flute.
Maybe if someone was using a drop shot, lol, just kidding. Yeah, I agree.
You know what? We're only in a foot.
We're only in a foot of water.
Yeah.
It looks so much deeper.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my it's a foot from the bottom of my trolling motor.
Oh yeah, I can see all the grass. Yeah, we're pretty shallow.
We go.
What you gonna use? Choose your weapon.
I think I'm gonna use swim bait.
It's gonna use a Pearl swim bait BA fam.
I think so.
That's what's on the menu.
You see that? Yeah, right. But I didn't throw it back.
Are you still? What are you using?
I switched back to the worm.
Oh, okay.
I just had a bite on it, so I can still, while it's still enough light to still use it. I mean, I've caught them in pitch black using a worm, like
Yeah.
dead of night.
Rick says it's getting later. Top water.
Yeah, my top water rod is in the rod locker, which is buried at this time.
Stevie said his top water rod is in the rod locker. I feel like this is like golf.
It kind of is.
Like I feel like I'm just having to say what you guys are doing.
It kind of is.
Frog across the pads, Paul Casper says.
Yeah.
Going back
He's fishing the frog.
All right, Jupiter's going back to the frog.
just for you guys.
Just for you guys. So special.
I would have liked to have a white frog and also one that's not a popping frog, but
I mean, I have one.
no, I have one too. I'm just too late. Oh,
All right, we're back in 3 feet of water.
3 feet of water is the update. Tad says to try burning it because of a reaction strike.
yeah, I gotta put it's a popping frog, so.
Oh, it's a popping frog, he says.
I'd like to, ideally, but.
I mean, I may be a little biased, but I'd be drop shotting right now. I'd rather be drop shotting. That should be my t-shirt.
You should be like drop shot shouty.
Drop shot it like it's hot.
That's good.
That actually makes sense because like it's hot, like they go deep.
Yeah.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
That actually really does, yeah. Alright, this little grass patch right here. Looks good.
Paul says this is fun interactive fishing.
Interactive.
Yeah.
You just tell us.
You tell us what to
fish
use.
with, and we'll do it.
It's like a live bass fishing game where you guys get to
Yeah.
choose what to put on.
Yeah. When we catch something, that whoever made the suggestion, that's their fish.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rick says that I could do a drop shot frog and still whoop you guys.
Drop shot frog.
And then somebody said spinner. I lost it. It came off
I
the
was
screen.
gonna say,
Use a spinner.
little zoom frog, yeah, you could drop shot the frog.
Maybe you need to put some Crush It gel on it.
You know what? That's a heck of an idea.
Put some Crush It gel.
I'm actually gonna switch to
Yeah, a little shameless plug.
shameless plug. There you go.
Dab will do ya. What better for a pearl than shad crack?
I can't think of anything better. Tad says, now you're talking.
Speaking my language. Yo, if I catch a fish right now, everyone's got to go buy some shad crack.
Use code CRACKKILLS. No, I'm just kidding. All right, switching up to a white frog.
All right, switch it to a white frog here in the back. And then we have a pearl swim bait. I really am like a golf.
Yeah, like I said, we have our own announcer. Like, look out, Bass. There's a new sheriff in town. Wow, we just ended up in 12 feet of water just like that.
12 feet of water.
Great, I'm glad I changed to a frog. 12 feet of water, man. That's great.
Now where's that drop shot?
Right.
Let that go ahead and sink.
This is way better.
I just realized I'm like blocked in back here.
Ooh, that looks good.
I like
You want to know what's crazy? Tad, you were right. This gel does make it appear on sonar.
That's
Like,
awesome.
Like, yeah, even with my just a pure swim bait.
Just with a pure swim bait it shows up. That is awesome.
That's crazy. He was so right. Now that I'm actually in deep enough water to actually use the sonar. Let's see if we're wasting our time.
caught a big old. Dude, at least I brought something into the boat.
Yep, there we go. Our first catch live. It's more than I'm doing. There's usually a pretty nice sized gator that hangs out around here.
that was from the trolling motor. See all those bubbles?
Oh, yeah. I think it's a female.
We need to go back around. So we can get
Look at
out
this
here.
sunset, you guys. It's beautiful. Brick says this is pretty cool. Sitting on the couch, I'm throwing pop. I don't know.
Pretty cool knowing that he doesn't have to be on the water to get skunked.
Yeah, there you go. We'll get skunks for you. Yeah, it sucks. We both caught a fish before we went live, and then
Yeah, they did both catch a fish before we went live.
yeah, I swear on my life, guys.
It's on camera somewhere. To be released. Right. LOL, Paul Casper says.
Oh man, you know what? I wish I had a swim jig tied on. Confidence bait. I mean, a swim bait's pretty close.
Yeah, it sucks down that little like thing up here between these houses. It's so shallow. Did we ever take swamp bass over there?
Fish swam. Yeah, we took swamp bass over there.
Because we got a bunch of bass down there.
Yeah, swamp bass could go in a little bit shallower water.
Now we just need like some elevator music in the background, and it could be like,
Yeah, I need to do some research on live, see what we can do.
it would be like a little meditation moment.
That would do something. Like, you know, like how many people are like, oh, we're gonna go fish this lake for 2 hours of video footage.
Yeah.
And it's like, we can just do it live. But yeah, no, maybe an interactive.
Yeah, an interactive fishing tournament live be so cool.
I'm literally about to go skip this dock because there's always fish on this dock.
Right? That would be fun.
Are you stuck again?
What's that?
No.
Oh, no.
Need a lot of rods. Yep.
What's that?
Paul Casper
Why?
says he needs a lot of rods.
Who's that? Me?
No, for the
Oh.
live fishing tournament thing.
Oh yeah, I have one bait tied on.
Yeah.
We'll have to do like a pre-planned thing where it's just like we put the weather conditions, what kind of fishing we're gonna do, and then that way like I can make some baits like if someone has like a specific color.
He said that way I can make some baits if somebody has a specific color before he turned his head. There's always a fish right here. Now that I said that, there won't be though. Oh look, there's a chicken. I don't know if you guys can see that on the grass up there. There's a chicken. We'll see if I
It
can.
had to get hung up. It was like a perfect cat.
Oh yeah, I can zoom in. You guys see it? There's dinner.
Quick, grab a heavy jig, cast up on the bank. It's still fishing, it's outside the water.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's a great spot. gotta
Still
be
won't catch
something there. There's
anything.
gotta be something there.
Oh my gosh. Stuck on that.
Oh, come on. It was either a pipsqueak or a pickerel. I was so excited. I was like, yes, finally a bite. I can show that I don't suck. I was wrong.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I caught a 3-pounder on one of these peaks. I forget which one.
The one up there.
Oh yeah, that first one. It was like such a pretty bass too. It was like bright green and like gold. It was
Yeah.
so pretty.
Well, it was like the one Stevie had earlier. It was really nice.
Yeah,
It was like super black with
like dark pattern.
yeah. Uh-oh.
Violence is not the answer.
Right.
All right, guys, I'm gonna cut you off at 1 hour and 15 minutes, and we're at 1 hour and 2 minutes.
All right, so if one of us don't catch a fish.
So you have 13 minutes to catch a fish,
Oh no.
and if not, it'll go into the next live.
I'm going rogue.
Going rogue.
Going back to the freaking worm.
I'm about to start fishing with my other hand.
There you go.
I'm stubborn. I don't want to give up the swim bait.
Nice. Drop shot. Drop shot.
Dude, that would be sick if that thing got exploded up on it and dropped it.
I'm seeing flashes of the fish in this area.
Oh man, look at that grass.
Yeah, it's really thick hydrilla below us.
Yeah.
Rick says, are you guys seeing any bait fish at all?
Yeah.
It's pretty clear.
Yeah, it's pretty clear.
I think
up
you guys
there.
can
They're
see
just
it.
Little fry and little shads.
Little fry and little shads.
I was like, man, why is it so dark? I didn't realize I was still.
All right,
No,
Paul,
I took
I'll
my
do that.
glasses off and I was like, man, it's got a lot brighter out. There you go. There was some fry popping right there by where you just cast it.
Like I said, I'm about to skip this dock. There's always fish on it.
The grass is so thick right there. I'm gonna throw it right in this little. Right where that Kissimmee grass comes out.
Yep.
There's some more little.
Yeah, like I said, the closer we get to this dock,
Ton of grass in here for sure.
well, if we go to the mouth, I might just pull out a drop shot and catch a drop shot fish right quick, because you can always catch them on drop shot at the mouth of this.
Drop shot it like it's hot.
Yeah, drop shot it like it's hot. Nice.
I'm really scared you standing there, because if I get a bite,
I'd have a swim bait implanted into my forehead.
no, probably the rod. Most likely. Most likely the rod.
All right, you guys have about 10 minutes left.
Right.
What's crazy is we're right on a drop off right here.
Tad says you need to cycle between bass crack and shad crack. Let the fish tell you what they want. I think we used all the bass crack.
We went through all
Yeah, we
the
went
bass
through that
crack.
quick.
Yeah. All we got now is
Just crack.
Just crack, yes.
We have the shad crack and the crawl.
Yeah, we have shad crack, craw, and then the salty crack.
Yeah. Gonna have to skip a little better than that.
He said I'll send you some more. You're the best. I gotta send out your baits tomorrow.
Yeah, freshly made today.
Freshly made today, this morning.
I hate left-hand skipping. Although you don't really have to skip under this dock. It's pretty high. It's just mainly when you try to get like super far back there. No one saw that.
Using this ribbon worm, if I wanted to go ahead and skip under here, it'd just be me backlashing.
All right, guys, I'm gonna try to do it one-handed.
I like smack that side of that. What?
Fish on a backlash.
There we go.
Yeah! Oh!
Great hook set. Horrible execution.
No, it wasn't even. It just took off because I had a backlash on me. So that was a backlash fish.
All right, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know if you guys, I don't know what you guys are looking at. Oh no!
The good old backlash fish.
Here we go. Paul, this is a lot harder than I anticipated. All right. There was a club up north called the Backlash Bassmasters. That's awesome.
That is a tournament I probably would win.
Uh-oh.
Got another one?
No, I was joking about the
Oh.
We're not gonna have a little party coming up with me live. Well, you didn't lie about that dock having fish.
It always has at least one.
Yeah, there's one that lives there.
Normally it has a bigger one there, but
See, these little canals back here are so fun to go down in a kayak.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. I've been wanting to take it. My parents go to East Beach all the time, so they've been telling me about this lake. And then I saw North Channel, so. It's embarrassing when our one fish is a backlash fish. Didn't even get it in.
Backlash Bassmasters.
Yeah.
oh, look at that.
What?
All those bait fish that were just under the boat.
I don't even know where my line is right now.
No?
Yeah, one-handed fishing, do not recommend. one-handed fishing. I mean, I could probably do it with just a regular worm.
Yeah, there is a one-armed fisherman out there.
There is a one-armed fisherman.
Like right now.
Yeah. You're like, stop it.
He probably would school us in fishing.
Oh, he probably would. That's how it always goes.
Yeah, it's like that guitar player with no arms plays way better than me.
Oh, the one that plays with his feet? That's
Yeah.
insane, dude. He's good.
Yeah, you can play Johnny B. Good and stuff with his feet.
What do you guys think? Should he switch back to the worm?
Oh, I'm on the worm.
Oh.
Let's talk about Steve.
Yeah, Stevie, what are you using?
Oh, I went back to the Ribbontail Cinco.
Ribbon tail Cinco.
Yeah. When in doubt, flip it out.
Jason said I just saw a video of a guy that puts the rod in his mouth. What? I gotta see this.
My teeth are fragile. I can't do that.
Yeah. What are we looking at time-wise for our, we got how many minutes? till we
Yeah,
finish?
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes to completion. Down to the wire.
How appropriate, though, we end in a tie, Stevie.
Huh?
So how appropriate we end in a tie if we don't catch anything.
Right?
Do you think you're gonna tie with me? Is that what I'm hearing?
Jason said, Stevie, take the camera so Caroline can catch one real quick.
I could probably fish one-handed.
Could you? Well, yeah, you have a bait caster.
No, with a spin reel.
Oh. Is that the next competition? Everybody has to fish one-handed with a spin reel.
I can do it with a bait caster. I just use my drag.
Yeah, and just hold it into your armpit and reel it in.
One fish.
All right, guys, we're down to 1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute till the game is ended. Oh, he's switching gears.
Last minute adjustment.
Back to the swim bait.
I just got bit.
You just got bit?
Yeah, I was not gonna just hit it, but
I'm just a struggle bus over here. Oh, my line.
oh, I'm sorry.
It's more my fault. All right, guys. No. I learned something new about myself today. I can't fish with one hand. So.
Apparently, I can't fish with 2 hands. So.
All right.
I'm gonna catch something on this.
All right, we're into overtime now, guys.
Oh, we're doing overtime now?
We'll do 1 minute overtime. Last cast. Last cast.
Is
There-
that supposed to increase my odds.
There's always one more cast. Let's be honest.
Wow, that was so close.
Are you sure? Because I just saw a line go flying.
No, you like before you even stopped it, my line was already gone, but it was just like a fraction of a second.
All right, here we go. 20 seconds. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, time. All right, guys, so we are going to wrap this up.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for coming out and hanging with us. Like I said, we will get this down one day. Hopefully sooner than later.
Hey, at least we didn't cut out this time.
Yes. Yeah. At least so much. I mean, just the wind now.
Yeah, now we just got to put the mics on that we have sitting on your desk.
Yeah, but like I said, just make sure you put Jupiter down in the comment section so that you can get your entry for the 13 Fishing bait casting rod. And yeah, go shoot Jupiter Bassin a subscribe over there on his channel. Like I said, you guys will not be disappointed.
Got a fish.
He got a fish.
Son of a gun.
It's a good one too. It feels good. It's in that lily pads.
He's got a
he's coming
fish.
out.
He's got a fish.
You might have to get me over there a little bit.
You have to go over that way. Let's see what it is.
Oh, he's coming out.
Was that your last cast too? He didn't even reel it in all the way. So I mean, technically
he
this.
casted like 3 times.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. The referee says that he casted 3 times. All right, here we go.
I still feel him. You gotta come over a little bit.
You gotta come that way, Stevie.
Yeah, he's right, dude. He's wrapped around, and I have fluorocarbon on.
What's he wrapped around?
This lily pad right here. Oh, I see him. Do you see him?
Uh-uh.
I see him still. He's
Oh, I
right
see
there.
him. Yep.
No!
Oh! Wah, wah. All right, guys. Have a good night. I'll leave you with this sunset, and we will see you guys next time. Yeah, definitely round 2. We'll do another round 2. Good night, guys.